Okay, so I want to take a moment and talk about this asteroid they found. It's called 2024 YR4. Have you heard of it?
Asteroid? You mean like a space rock?
Yeah.
Where'd they find it?
Well, out there in space. It's on its way, apparently.
On its way here?
Well, the chances are slim, but if it does, it'll be arriving in 2032. December 2032, to be exact.
Oh, okay. So should we be expecting some kind of cool meteor shower show?
Well, yeah, I guess that certainly is a possibility. But when they first found this asteroid hurtling through space, they were, they did the calculation, of course, and they were initially worried because it had
A real probability of colliding with Earth. What, like an asteroid impact?
That's right.
Okay, but the chances have got to be like very unlikely, right?
Well, as of this article that I'm looking at right now, it had an estimated 2.3% chance of impacting Earth
on December
22nd, 2032.
2.3%? Ah, come on, you had me going there for a moment. 2.3%, that's the same chance you have of going out with that girl at that coffee shop.
Well, we'll see about that.
2.3%. Okay, but let's play devil's advocate here for a moment, okay? Let's say that it does decide to pay us a visit. Like, what are we talking about? Like Dinosaurs 2.0 or just a really bad day for some folks?
Definitely not extinction level, but yeah, you certainly wouldn't want this landing in your backyard. They're saying that it's about 300 feet in diameter.
Which is?
Oh, that's about the size of a football field.
That's pretty big.
Enough to ruin someone's day for sure, depending on where it lands. They say the force of the impact would be similar to the Tunguska event back in 1908.
Tunguska, is that some kind of new Starbucks drink?
Yeah. It's a river near where an asteroid hit back in 1908, and it flattened about 2,000 square kilometers of forest, killing about 80 million trees.
2,000 square kilometers?
So 2,000 square kilometers, that would be about 3 times the area of Seoul. So like think of 3 Seoul, the city of Seouls, together.
That's kind of big.
Pretty big, yeah.
Did you say 80 million trees? I don't even know what that looks like.
Me neither.
Okay, so what happens then? Like, we just tell everyone in the area to leave town for a few days and call Bruce Willis?
Probably not as dramatic as what we see in movies, unfortunately, but it gets pretty close.
Yeah.
They have a number of options, some of which they've already tested.
Right.
Like, for example, smashing a spaceship into the asteroid and pushing it off its course. This is the one they've actually tested and succeeded.
Oh.
4, 3, 2, 1.
For the first time ever, humanity has changed the orbit of a planetary object.
And another is detonating a nuclear bomb right next to the asteroid and basically blowing it off its course.
Wow.
None of which would actually require people to go, I would assume.
You see, that is such a shame, because I would so go on that mission.
You would?
Yeah. Well, I suppose I could chicken out at the end, but it seems like you win either way, if you think about it. Like, let's say that you die out there. Well, okay, but your family will probably get a big payout, right? And your name goes in the history books, and they'll talk about you for years. What's not to like about that? And let's say you come back, assuming you've completed the mission. Boom, you're a hero. Write a book, go on some tours, and they're going to hook you up with a big fat pension for the rest of your life. Live comfortably or go out with a bang, as they say.
I was going to say that you were crazy, but I heard you out, and I got to say, you make a good point. It's a real shame, though, right? Because it sounds like a very unlikely scenario since there's only, like a 2.3% chance of us having to deal with it. Not that you have any realistic chance of getting hired for a job like that.
I've got a higher chance than you ever will.
Says the guy who didn't even know about all this like 5 minutes ago.
What does that have to do with anything?